I was all ready to do a rant here about the Lotus statue and the fact that I'm never, ever going to be able to afford to buy that thing, which sucks because I have pretty much everything else and I really, really, really want that thing, but you have it, so we'll take you and we'll head off down here instead. Because, in case you didn't know, I'm not going to say spoiler warning, this was shown at 10 Live 2020, but yeah, Helminth has appeared on your orbiter. You need either Nidus to get in here or a frame with a spot. For now, I have heard that maybe this door will just open for anybody soon. But for now, it doesn't work that way. You can't actually do anything in here. You can kind of have a look in there, but that's about it. And I've seen people putting faces on him, on Helminth, actually, because, well, it's just kind of a mouth, really, isn't it? Putting faces on Helminth and doing all kinds of weird things. But there is, let's just say, more information about this update that comes next week. If we head to the forums. Changes to select infused Warframe abilities. The following only apply to infused Warframe abilities. Raw will have diminished damage increase. So, diminished damage is going to be increased. They may still be testing and playing these, but these aren't actually out. You can't do anything with these yet. Or can you? Now I'm starting to wonder if I take Rhino down there, can I actually use him? And start working on his abilities. That would be good. There's also something kind of huge in part 2 down there, but it does give you kind of a note into some of the abilities that will come. Rhino's Roar, Mirage's Eclipse, Valkyria's Warcry, Protea's Dispense. Oh, that will be so... Okay, that is officially going on Frost's first. Right there. I was thinking of what I could do to Frost. That just made it up right there. Nidus's Lava, Wukong's Defy. Pretty much it for now. You would think. But no! There's actually more. Ash is going to have Shuriken. Atlas is going to have Petrify. Banshee's Silence. Baruch's Lull. Chroma's Elemental Ward. And now, as much as I keep thinking that one could actually be really useful. Ember's Fire Blast, Equinox's Rest and Rage, again pretty useful ones. Excalibur's Radial Blind, Frost's Ice Wave, Gora's... yeah, I ain't even attempting that one. Garuda's Blood Altar, Gauze's Thermal Sunder. Yes, I did get that right, Gauze. Probably got that wrong. Anyway, Grendel's Nourish, Harrow's Condemn, Hildren's Pillage, Hydroid's Tempest Barrage, Anorus's Desiccant? Desiccation? Desiccation. Well, for some reason, I just kind of skipped this and went straight to Desiccation? Yeah. Desiccation. My brain does that way too many times. Ivora's Quiver, Korra's Ensnare, Limbo's Banish, Loki's Decoy, Mag's Pull, link to this will be in the description below, Mesa's Shooting Gallery. Yeah, I'm going to stop there because going through this entire list would just take absolutely ages, but the augments that will work with these are also listed here, so if there is a particular frame that you want abilities from, you can actually see this, and this has been here since August 12th. It's been in here for a week. I mentioned the fact that I was kind of hoping that they would post this. There's been a few people that have mentioned abilities that would be taken or can be used, and well, they're on here, and I don't know how I missed this. I've looked in here a few times, but I'm sorry. That I'm now building Protea for sure. Maybe. I was actually wondering there, because reading through this, Helminth's Pillage, well, on Anorus or Nidus, who don't have shields, what it will do is diminish the armor and shields on the enemies it's cast on. Would be better. Well, there's no buff to that, so putting Helminth's Pillage on a Norris or Nidus is a complete waste of time. It's pretty much that simple, because she uses shields for that. You can rename your Helminth at any time, which is pretty good, but yeah, all of these abilities do look like they're going to be really useful, and honestly, I do think that I will be taking Frosts first. Come on, load faster. And putting it on probably this one, which would be Umbral Frost, for the record. I call him that because he has the Umbral mods in here, in the Umbra Forma slots, which is the only frame that has them, because you've only been able to get 4 in total, unless you were lucky and got some to drop from Railjack, in which case I'm kind of jealous, but that needs to be maxed. So replacing, I don't care what they say, I'd rather any of these, because for Frost, all I really use is, and I got wrong several times for calling this his bubble, it's a snow globe. I'm still going to call it a bubble, but for using snow globe, I will still use snow globe and avalanche more than I use anything else. Ice wave, freeze, I don't use these abilities. I took them off him a long time ago. I never ran him with those, just the last two, because snow, they're just so useful. What is Frost's passive? Oh, still? Nah. This is where I would love to see. I just thought I'd quickly mention some of these abilities because there is a lot of frames, but at the same time there's also a lot of frames here that aren't here. That I have, I'm not going to say building, they have been built. They are just sitting in the foundry waiting for this update on the 25th of August on all platforms. Would you get your big orange face out of my face before I come up there and freeze you to the ceiling? You turd. Come on, back off, back off, back off. Yeah, wimp. Samaras. Anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Just thought I'd quickly do this because they've been there for so long and I do keep forgetting to mention the fact that they are there. I should have mentioned them a week ago. I apologise for that, but I thought they just named a few. Nope, all of the Warframes are there. So, link to this forum post in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.